What we measure, we can improve. That's how, as a coach or an English teacher, I find the best ways to help my learners succeed. Things can get tough, and improving isn't easy. The key is to assess the progress they are making, to know what they can do, so I can give feedback that will help build their confidence and keep them motivated. With Cambridge, assessment is integrated with learning, helping me measure and guide my learners' progress, so they learn what they need to succeed. To get the most from every moment, to help their worlds grow. Because Cambridge is where your world grows.
Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you very much for being here on behalf of Cambridge University Press and Assessment. Thank you for using our materials, and welcome to this session. Start with Cambridge, here to support you from day one. And today we have a session on two very important books, Compact and Complete. This is the session today. Good afternoon from Quintana Roo, Yadira Montero. Thank you very much for being here. And Jennifer Lizaldi, good afternoon. How are you, teachers? Question number one of the day. How many cups of coffee have you had already? At least one, please say at least one. Cheers, everyone. It's still time to drink some coffee. Sit back. Mm. Sit back, relax, enjoy the session. Sonia Navarrete too, Marta too. Excellent, excellent. Coffee is the kickstart of the day. Good morning. Um, from Acapulco. Come on, we would like to be there in Acapulco. Karime, two, Grand Arrow, two or three. Okay, that's just great from Nayarit. Karime, thank you very much. Before we start, let me invite you to our future episodes from Grow, a series of podcasts from Cambridge University, and they speak about different topics. Let me check the chat, see what Danejo. Oh my God, what is this? Only people from beautiful places we have here in this session. Okay, please scan the QR code, go to your favorite app to listen, like Amazon Music, podcasts in iOS or Spotify. Even we have this playlists in YouTube. Rosario from Mexico City, great, excellent. Um, This session has been recorded. It will get to you after a couple of days. All right, make sure your internet is working just fine and scan the QR codes that we have at the end of the session. We have one QR code to get your certificate of attendance, and the second QR code is to evaluate how I did today in the session. I hope I can explain everything and answer some of your questions or all of your questions in the chat. So send your questions to the chat, to the Q&A section. I'll be there just to read them. I'll be glimpsing at them. The only I am the only one with bad audio. I don't know. I don't know if that is the situation. Can everyone confirm that the audio is just right? It's okay. Let me check. Creli Fernandez. I am using the not the best, but okay, audio is good. A little shaky. A little shaky has to do with the internet connection. Maybe. Mm-hmm. Same as system. All right. Is the audio okay? Let me know. Audio isn't good. Please let me know so I can check my audio settings. And if not, we can continue. All right. Audio. Luan, could you check if the audio is okay?
Yes,
It's
your
okay.
audio is okay.
It's okay. It's good. Uh, appears to be fine now. Okay, excellent. Cambridge exam materials today in the agenda. Everything we need to know about compact and complete. I will review compact first, and then I am going to go to complete. All right. If you had the speaker option selected, I don't have the speaker option selected. I have the same system of my MacBook selected. All right. So unit walkthrough, some ideas, and and there you go. Compact is one of the best books to prepare. Oh, nice, to prepare for the exams. It could be used as a second book, all right? As a core book, I don't think so, because this is a book that actually prepares the students. Once they have the level of English, now we can go to Compact and shape that level and help them with exam strategies. What I mean is, if your students are finishing all B1 levels, now it is time to use B1 Compact. If they have already finished B2, now it is time to use Compact or Complete. All right. After they have finished the level, they have acquired a very good level in the Common European Framework B2. Now, this is the time, because the book assumes we already have the level. Students already have the level to take this course. All right. Let's start with this introductory video about Complete and its key features. Nice, right? Okay, Compact Profile, what is it? All right, 50 to 60 hours of core material. This is a review course, all right? So as I was saying, we review all the grammar and vocabulary and language skills. We give them some practice there in order for students to have an excellent exam, all right? Including exam preparation and strategies. Right? It is short, yes. It is used to complement other English courses, right? Students, language already on level. So that means that exactly what I was saying. If they have finished all B1, now they are ready to take or use Compact or Complete courses to prepare them for the exam, right? Fast, focused exam preparation. It focuses on strategies and exam practice. Strategy number one, exam practice, and depending on the part that you're checking in that lesson, this is how it's going to work. All right. Why? Because Compact exam journey, we are going to check this exam journey for both Compact and Complete books. All right. The exam journey means tips, help boxes, more strategies, the day of the exam, tip, or be careful with this, etc. There are different tips and help boxes to help you get ready for the exam. That's what we call the exam journey. All the strategies and obviously covering all the exam activities. All right. Topic-based units to make it a little bit more engaging for students. So based on the topic of a unit, they will show you what grammar topic you have to present to your students. All right. Fast and focused, because this is a standalone course. All right. Focused. This is to give students the preparation they need. Now, this book, in my suggestion, my opinion, this book is not for all the school year. If you're using it in a middle school or high school, this is not for all the school year. All right. So take it easy, select the month. Maybe in 1 month, you are going to cover 2 units. In a different month, you're not going to cover any. Maybe in a month that is getting close to the exam, maybe you're going to cover 2 or 3 units. It depends on you. It depends on the needs. It depends on the program. Exam advice, part of the exam journey. flipped classroom flexibility to save up time, and the new Cambridge One digital pack, everything in Cambridge One that I'll show you in a minute. All right. For students and teachers, we have the students book with answers, workbook without answers. We have the ebooks. Students can access the ebooks, sorry, and they can open the ebooks offline. All right, that's actually really, really good. For Compact First and Compact Advanced, you have the answers and the combos. You can take a screenshot of this one, and all of them include Test and Train, which is the official exam practice on the exact same website. The students are going to sit the exam on the exam day. All right, so exactly the same website. So that gives them a lot more confidence because they are going to work on the same platform, exactly the same. All right, Practice Extra is our platform on Cambridge One, which will help you with grammar and vocabulary. All right, because this book doesn't teach new languages. It's just a review of all the grammar and vocabulary they should already know. So that's why we just have grammar and vocabulary sections in Cambridge One platform as Practice Extra. For teachers, we have Teachers Book, Presentation Plus, Test Generators, and the teachers' resources that you'll see. I'll show you that in a minute. All right. So for school-age students, we have Compact for Schools versions, and for other adult type of exams. For example, B1 for schools and B1 preliminary, or B2 first for schools and B2 first. That's it. So we have both type of exams. The difference is the vocabulary, the approach. Maybe some of the questions or tasks will include something like you are planning a weekend with a friend in the for schools version, and in the other version, adults version, you are planning I don't know, a trip, a business trip, all right, with your colleagues. So that is the difference. Short, intensive, yes, very intensive. Actually, this is the highest content of preparation in the books that we have as trainers. Compact, and then this is 100% trainer. Complete maybe 85%, and open world maybe 50-50. So that's how we make a difference. 8 to 12 units, all right, 50 to 60 hours. If you divide these hours into, I don't know, 5 months, it's 10 hours a month, 3 hours a week, more or less. All right, available for all exam suites. Other key benefits, new looks in this second edition and third edition in the advanced level. Popular exam tip boxes. This is part of the exam journey. All right. Each unit with the topic that would engage teenagers, basically, not to make it that plain or that boring, if you can say that, because students don't like to practice for the exam and fill in workbook activities. Well, this is not boring. This is more engaging for students. Grammar reference videos. You'll see that the Grammar on the Move has animated videos as reviews. All right, and you can flip them. I'll show you when to do that, or suggest you when to do that. All right, and downloadable teachers resource pack. All right, in Cambridge One, you have the teacher's digital pack and the student's digital pack. This is important because if you're teaching with Compact, ask your local representative, sales representative, to give you the code to activate the teacher's digital pack. Sometimes we can get the code for the test generator, and a separate code for the Practice Extra, and a separate code for Presentation Plus. So in order to avoid this, please ask your local sales representative to give you the teacher's digital pack. Exactly the same with students. Make sure your student's book includes the student's digital pack so you can have access to all of these resources, right? Because we have different versions. Some of them do not include digital packs, right? So make sure the students can have these tools. They are very, very nice and necessary. Let's go to the unit walkthrough. For this unit walkthrough, I am going to suggest you to first, all right, compact. I am going to use B1 compact, B1 preliminary for schools level. Okay, before we go to the unit walkthrough, I am going to suggest you to please go to Cambridge English because we need to download additional resources. The first additional resource, and let me go to the website myself. All right, please go to Google, and once you're there, just type in Cambridge English. Oh no, what is this? English. There you go, Cambridge English. And this is the first result. CambridgeEnglish.org. All right, this is first result. And when you're there, click. Okay, so here, just put the mouse over this tab so you can get the menu displayed down and go to teachers, resources for teachers. All right. One more time, you're in this website. Yes. And put the mouse over this tab, resources for teachers. All right, resources for teachers. And this is where I am going to select the level I am teaching. My demo today is B1 preliminary for schools for both compact and complete. All right, and go here, scroll down. The most important resource for teachers is the handbook for teachers right here. I am using the for schools versions, so I am going to download the handbook for teachers. It's a PDF. All right, it's here. You can download it later and or save it later to your computer. It takes a minute to open because it's a little heavy. It's a PDF. I don't know how many pages is it. Maybe 100 or more. I don't know, but it's very, very interesting. All right, here, this is where you're going to learn everything you need to know about the exams. All right, I am going to download it and I am going to open it because it's easier. 64 pages here. Thank you. Here, I just downloaded it and I am going to open it. Let me get here. Yes, here. Everything is okay. I'm getting message. Yes, everything okay. So B1 preliminary for school. This is where you're going to learn everything you need to know about this exam. The first thing you need to know is the scale. B1 goes from 140 points to 160. This is 10. In Mexico, this is 10. Excellent, 10. But sometimes students can get 11. So that means that maybe they are going to get or score 165. Oh, so their B1 preliminary for schools diploma will say, excellent, you got 11 or grade A. And now your level is B2. So this is what Cambridge does with the different levels. This is the diploma, all right, and this is the grade C, grade B. Grade B is 10 in Mexico, 10. So that's something we should probably explain because students will say, I had an excellent exam. I scored excellently. I answered everything correctly and I got B. All right. So B is perfect. B is just perfect. Grade A means 11. All right. So your grade A preliminary for schools, we'll say it's a B2. So this is 11. Excellent. Okay, and there are many more things to review in this PDF. The can-do statements and the breakdown of the exam. Let me go back to my presentation. No, you know what? I am going to show you the book. I have already installed the book. So this is my presentation plus. I took a screenshot of this pages to my PowerPoint presentation. 8 units. 8 units here, right? And then revision, grammar reference, etc. If you see, we're covering every single part of the exam. The longest part is reading. So you can see here that we are covering every reading activity twice. Reading part 2 is in unit 1, but it's also in unit 7. Reading part 5, it's in unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 6, right? So we have many different opportunities to review each part of the exam. That means we're going to cover not just 2, I said 2, maybe 3 mocks with this book, right? So that's the first thing we need to know. Okay, let me go to the unit. We will start with one part of the exam. This is reading part 2. So the first thing we need to know, okay, this is the first part. Here, got it. Reading part 2. What is reading part 2 about? What is what they are asking students to do? Okay, so this is where we go to the PDF and find reading part 2. This is reading part 1. Here we go. Reading part 2. All right. And then we'll check the format. This is the format. In part 2, candidates have 5 short descriptions of people and have to match the content to 5 of 8 short text on a particular topic. This part tests the candidate's detailed comprehension and factual material. And these are the different strategies or suggestions we're going to give our students. Candidates should begin by reading the 5 descriptions of the people. Excellent. Now, let's go back to the book and let's see if it's really about this. Let me zoom out. Yes, you can see to the right. You can actually see to the right that we have 5 short descriptions of people. You can see them in blue. Poppy, Louis, Amelia, Alistair, and Rosie. All right. And they have to match this content to 5 of 8 short text on a particular topic. And if you can see A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, 8 options. All right. So yes, this is exactly the format of the exam. Okay. Strategy number 1, we read in the PDF. Candidates should begin by reading the 5 descriptions of the people. Now, yes, it is perfect, but we need to understand something else. Oh, this is the website. Let me go to the preview PDF here. Let's go back a little. Let me show you something. Reading part 2. All right. All the reading paper is 45 minutes. 45 minutes. Parts 1, 2, 3, and 5 have 5 questions. And 5 and 6, 6 questions. And that's 45 minutes. So I am going to do the maths. All right. If it's 6 activities, 6 tasks, it gives me 7.5 minutes each task. All right. Or maybe 7 because exercise or part 5 and 6 are a little longer. All right. So I am going to just allow my students 7 minutes to complete this activity. This is the biggest tip I am going to give you. Every time you're giving your students a reading activity or any activity, but part 2, part 3, go to the PDF and check how long is it. Because during the class, yes, they are practicing for the exam. This is the exact same activity, exam type practice. Yes. But what if they are used to completing this activity in 45 minutes? So the number one reason why the students don't get the expected score, or the number one reason why students fail the exam, is because they don't finish the exam. So the number one strategy should be manage the time. All right, set a time limit. All right, and give them just or very similar time frame for this activity. Okay, you only have 7 minutes. All right. Yes, we're going to work with the introduction. Okay, here. This is the introduction. Hi everyone, my name is Javi, and it was my 15th birthday last week. Oh, congratulations. Happy birthday, Javi. Excellent. And then we start commenting. Nice. When is your birthday? All right. I'm living in Spain at the moment, but I am originally from Mexico. Oh, have you ever been abroad or lived abroad? All right. Or maybe moving from state to state. So you keep asking questions and keep the students engaged, keep the conversation going by asking questions and questions. Okay, now let's review reading part 2. This is the format. This is the introduction to the activities. If you click on the blue arrows, you will see exactly the same exercise in a different display, in a more dynamic way to so we can have students come to the front, or I don't know, just go to the board and complete some of the activities there. All right, as you can see, show all the answers here, or one by one, etc. So it's more dynamic, so you don't just project the regular book. All right, so we have here different types of activities, and the students will appreciate it because it's not the same book there. Oh, I just clicked on the same one. All right, so then there is a label here that says exam task. Okay, now we're getting ready. For each question, choose the correct answer. This is the instructions. All right, exam tip. Go through each of the descriptions 1 to 5 and underline the 3 points that are important for each person. Oh, this is the strategy. Then go to the short text and circle any details that match the points. All right. The first time, maybe we're going to give them a little more time. When they go to the exam practice reading part 2, remember, students, it's 7 minutes only. That will help them a lot. Page number 2, listening, part 2, exactly the same. Let's go to the PDF. This is what I always suggest. Go to the PDF before you start a new activity. Okay, so let me go to writing. This is writing. listening. What was it? Listening part what? Listening part 2. And here, 25 minutes, right? Approximately 30 minutes plus 2 minutes to check your answers, okay? And 6 minutes to transfer your answers for the paper-based exam. If not, you just click on the computer-based, no more time. 25 minutes, all right? Tell your students that the PDF is also for the complete series. Yes, of course. Yes, Miss Fernanda. Yes, because it's preliminary. I will use the same PDF in the complete demonstration. Listen in part 2. Listen to part 2 here. In part 2, there are 6 short dialogues, each with a context sentence, as well as a question or a sentence to complete, and 3 options. All right. Candidates listen to the text, then choose the option that best answers the question. Okay. And the strategy, while listening for the first time, candidates need to focus on just understanding. All right. So you explain just and the general idea, etc. While listening for the second time, they need to check if the answer is correct. Let's check if the activity is exactly the same. Listening part 2. So you can see, let me make it one page. So you can see that it says exam task. So this is the exam, all right? This will be the exam task. For each question, choose the correct answer. Let me zoom in. How many dialogues? Here, 6, okay? So in part 2, let me read this again. There are 6 short dialogues, each with a context sentence, as well as a question or a sentence to complete, and 3 options. Okay? You will hear 2 friends talking about their new school hall. What is the boy most impressed by? And the 3 options. Yes, same format, and the strategies are here. You can see the strategies here in this yellow box. So this is the way we use Compact. Easy, right? So exactly the same. As you can see, we're just focusing on the parts, all right? Reading part 1, reading part 2, reading part 3. Now, grammar, it's a review. Check. We do not have a grammar box. It doesn't exist. Why? Because this is a review book. Students should already know the present. Oh no. Let me go back. Students should already know how to use present simple here. Yes, present simple. Let me check. And present continuous. All right. So this is what students should already know. Now, we do not have a grammar box. Look at these sentences, then complete the rules. Wait, the rules? You haven't taught me present simple or present continuous. No, but remember, you're a B1 level. So maybe here you can make a little parenthesis and teach the grammar or review the grammar as you wish. Maybe you write the formula on the board. That's very direct, that is very deductive. Or maybe you can give students a communicative and collaborative activity where they would review how to use the tenses, how to use, focus on the use and the fluency, because the rule is the format, the form. All right. So we focus on the use first, and then they go to the book and they review this rules for those tenses, and then they identify them. All right. Here they identify the sentences, and then they go to some grammar drills. All right. Easy grammar drills, easy grammar practice. Exam candidates often make these mistakes. This is the corpus, the Cambridge corpus, the yellow icon. Well, it's like a yellow eye. Yeah, we call it like an eye. Now, the Cambridge corpus is the biggest database all over the world. Specifically speaking about exams, imagine what we have in Cambridge. We have thousands of exams, hundreds of thousands of exams, all over the year. Statistically speaking, maybe they will say, oh, look, present perfect needs more activities, more support. Oh, in the new edition of Compact and Complete, new editions, please add more activities to review this grammar in the workbook, on the platform, more boxes, more references at the end of the book. All right. So they can consolidate this grammar, because this grammar is going to help them to get an excellent reading part 5. All right. So the grammar next to it is the review grammar. So then they can have an excellent reading part 5. My teachers have, and then, which is great, okay. So here, this activity, this part 5 is in present, maybe including present continuous, maybe. So this is why we need to review the grammar that way. Exam task and exam tip. Reading part 5. Just the last reference. Let me go back to the PDF and back here again, so I can show you that it's always the same process. So this is, what was it? Reading part 5, right? Let me check, because I'm sorry, let me make it a little smaller because the Zoom controls are blocking my side. Okay, reading part 5. So we go to the PDF, go to the reading, find reading part 5. And this is it. Candidates read a short text with 6 numbered spaces. Candidates have to choose which one of the 4 words or phrases in the set fills the gap correctly. All right. Questions. I have problems to enter the source to activate my teachers. When I enter to eSource, we don't use eSource anymore, Ms. Rosario Reyes, and please do not use eSource anymore. Please contact your local sales representative so they can give you the code to activate this material. All right. This part of Cambridge.org is currently unavailable. Yes, eSource will be unavailable all this week. So maybe next Monday we have better news for you. Okay. So please don't get desperate and go to your local representative so they can give you the codes. Okay. Yes. So that's a question I read in the Q&A. Okay. Let me go back and check if this is the right format. Yes, Steven Spielberg exam task. Well, yes, there is a text, and there are 6 numbered spaces. All right. Let me zoom in. There you go. So this is the practice, and this is the real exam task. A text and 6 numbered spaces, and then the students have the options. All right. Strategies. First, candidates should skim the text to find out the topic and general meaning. Oh, so the strategy number 1 here is the sub reading skill, skimming. Here. Excellent. You have both exam tips here and exam strategies in the PDF. Okay. There you go. This is how we teach with both books, actually, but I'll show you complete in a minute. And we finished. Let's go to the unit number 2. You'll find reading part 4 and the exam task. The grammar, just as a reference, we have past simple, we have past continuous, and then we have the listening. Go to the PDF and come back, analyze the reading tips. If you go to the teacher's book, you'll see more strategies, more tips. All right, so give it a minute. Here you go. More exam tips, some sample answers, reading scripts, more ideas, the objectives, everything. All right, exam task. You'll see everything. And the workbook has additional exam practice. Let me put it here. Yes. Vocabulary here, you can actually use it during the class. Remember, the workbook is always a silent time. We always ask students to, okay, silence, let's do the workbook or something. But here you can project it so you can all check your answers and collaborate. And because they probably have homework from different subjects, well, this is a good opportunity to use the Presentation Plus to have students complete those tasks during the class. All right. Excellent. So the workbook has extra practice, language and exam skills, audios, grammar, and vocabulary activities as well. All right. Teacher's book, step-by-step guidance. All right. Students' book material, suggestions, full answer keys, and progress tests every 2 units. Right. Remember, this is official exam preparation by Cambridge. Cambridge exam, Cambridge book. All right. So let's go to complete. This is going to be faster because it's exactly the same way to teach with complete, but I'll show you the differences in the resources and the type of book all over the units. All right. So let's watch this introductory video, this promo video for complete.
The #1 course for Cambridge exams, Complete, has been trusted by millions since 2008. Its unique exam journey covers everything for exam success, from A2 Key for schools through to C1 Advanced. Fully integrated digital resources make it easy to extend practice beyond the classroom. Grammar and vocabulary activities, a student ebook, and practice tests with automatic feedback make learning on the go easier than ever before. A complete range of teachers' digital resources support you with everyday tasks such as lesson planning, presenting, setting homework, and tracking students' progress. Wherever you teach, in a physical classroom or remotely, Complete has you covered. The unique Complete exam journey builds learners' confidence, developing skills and ensuring exam day readiness. Be confident, knowing that every task has been checked by the team behind the Cambridge English qualifications, so your learners get an accurate reflection of the exam day experience. The teacher's books and digital resources provide full support lesson planning. With step-by-step activities for each stage of every lesson, answer keys, audio scripts, and extra teacher resources, leaving you to do what you do best, teaching and supporting learners. Insights from millions of previous exam candidates shape the Complete approach. Exercise and activities target challenging areas so your learners can actively avoid common test taker mistakes. We listen to teachers like you to ensure Complete continues to meet evolving classroom needs. We're consistently improving the series to create a fully supportive learning experience, extending your confidence and inspiring your learners as they prepare for Cambridge English qualifications. There really is no better partner for official exam preparations. Complete covers everything.
There you go. Complete covers everything. Yes, Complete is one of the best sellers. I was going to say Complete is very complete. Sorry. For school-age students, 70 to 120 hours. So this is for schools with more hours of English a week. All right. So remember, the other book, Compact, is just to practice exam type with exam type activities, right? Or exercises, exam practice directly. Right now, this Complete has exam preparation, and it will review and teach new vocabulary to consolidate the level. So this is a book that also helps you with the level of English. For the students, we have the students book with answers, the workbook with answers, and teachers, all the digital pack, downloadable resources from Cambridge One. I am going to go to Cambridge One in a minute just to show you the final tips, all right? Integrated practice. So you can see this is a book with more sections, all right? So complete is relevant to today's learners, reflect real situations and experiences. Well, this is also made for teenagers. This is the for schools version, all right? And an integrated approach with step-by-step grammar, vocabulary, and skills development. I'll show you that in a minute, all right? And nice content that they will say, yes, this is something that I would really like to talk about, all right? The exam journey, as we checked in Compact, is all the tips, all right? The questions, the tips, the grammar boxes, popular exam advice boxes, all right? In the workbook, in the teacher's book, exam advice. In the other book, we found it as exam tips, but it's exactly the same exam journey, all the support they need for the day of the exam. All right, so this is actually what we have. Every unit has one practice question from the exam here, another one, and then another one. So they can go to the exam, to the grammar reference at the end, all right? And as you could see, it's exactly the same corpus, which informs the book. The book is informed by this biggest database all over the world, statistically speaking, to give it more support in grammar, also in vocabulary, but here in this book specifically for grammar. We have extra practice for the, we have a writing bank that's actually very good, and we have a speaking bank and grammar reference at the end of the book. Let's go to the unit walkthrough, all right? Before going to the unit walkthrough, exactly the same process. Let's go to Cambridge English and download the PDF handbook for teachers, all right? It's exactly the same. So let me go to complete. Here it is, all right? Let me show you the number of units. Now, the number of units is different, all right, depending on the level, because you know that we have more parts. If it's preliminary, there are 7 parts in reading, but in first or advanced, we have 2 more and 2 more and 2 more parts every time. All right, so that's why the number of units is different in every level. All right, so here we have 12 units. By the end of the first 6 units, you will have already covered a complete mock. All right, so here, as you can see, reading parts 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6 are covered in the first 6 units. And then from units 7 to 12, you are going to cover, again, all the 6 parts of the reading. So that will guarantee that your students are completing 2 mocks with this school, all around the school year with this book, right? Let's find a demo unit. Starting off a typical school day, we start with speaking, an introduction to the unit, and reading part 6. Exactly the same process. Let's go to the PDF and check what is the format to reading part 6 and what are the strategies. I am going to go very fast. This is the last time I am going to do it. So reading, same level, B1 preliminary for schools. Reading part 6. So this is actually the reading part 1, reading part 6. So this is a screenshot of the digital exam, actually. Candidates read a short text with 6 numbered spaces in this part. As there are no sets of words from which to choose the answer, candidates have to think of a word which will fill the gap correctly. All right. And strategy number 1, skimming. All right. Strategy number 2, analyze the gaps and the different type of answers. Maybe you can suggest, oh, look at the words before and after, look at the sentences, listen to it in your head. I don't know. All right. There are many different strategies that you can add here. And yes, this is the exam type to the right. Well, let me make it a little smaller. There it is. Exam practice and exam advice. There you go. Exactly the same. In this case, we have grammar and vocabulary, because these topics, these grammar topics and this vocabulary will help the students a lot for the next exam practice. As you can see, we don't have any exam practice in this set of 2 pages because this is a longer book. It has more pages, right? So we go to the next part. Oh, and we have to the right, listening part 1. So it's going to review a lot more language, grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, and punctuation, all right, in every unit. That's why we have 1 mock from units 1 to 6 and 1 mock from units 7 to 12. All right. But the rest of the book is review, review, review. That's a very big difference with the first book, Compact. All right. Vocabulary and grammar review, and vocabulary and grammar review, unit 2. All right. And then we continue. So this is the format. If you go to the teacher's book, here, give it a minute till it loads. Exactly the same. Unit objectives, background information, extension ideas. Why do we have background information and extension ideas in this book? All right. And because in the other book, Compact, we just have exam preparation activities. This book has exam. This is the difference, Ms. Fernanda. This is exam preparation material and grammar and vocabulary review. So it reviews language. So the balance between this Compact and Complete is 100% exam practice, Compact. 75% exam practice, 70% Complete. The other 30% is grammar and vocabulary review. So it actually teaches and reviews more vocabulary, more language, but it requires a bigger number of hours. All right. So Compact, as I said at the beginning, you can finish it in 2, 3 months, 4 months, maybe 5. Complete is a book that you will use all the school year because it's longer. All right. It has more pages in each unit because there is more review. Okay. It focuses more on grammar and vocabulary. So this is the very big difference. So remember, Cambridge exam, Cambridge book. All right. So this is the official. Let me go to the platform just to show you 5 minutes. I have 5 minutes to show you the platform. All right. So here I am going to go to complete first to complete book. Oh, what happens, please? Okay, here to complete book. Sorry, my internet. Complete. If you see it, let me know. Complete. Compact. Let me go to Compact first. Compact. I was using for school, preliminary for school, second edition. You have Test and Train, which is an excellent tool. All right, Presentation Plus, Test Generator, all the audios and worksheets you need, including answer sheets, the ebook for students, and the platform Practice Extra, as I said at the beginning, focuses on grammar and vocabulary. Vocabulary extra, vocabulary extra, vocabulary extra, vocabulary, grammar, 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 and again. All right. So it's all about grammar and vocabulary. Let me go to complete so you see the difference. This was compact. I am going to use the same level. So it was next to it, right? Here, complete, preliminary for schools, all the resources, Practice Extra, Test and Train, Test Generator, exactly the same. And Practice Extra focuses again, all right? Grammar, vocabulary, grammar, vocabulary, vocabulary, grammar. So you see, the focus is a little higher on grammar and vocabulary because it's a review. We do not have exam practice activities here because you have the Test and Train, and the book is actually a trainer. So all the activities are inside the student's book. All right. So this is the difference between compact and complete and how we use both books to help our students get the best result in their exam. Okay, this is the certificate of attendance. Please scan the code. This is the link. Thank you very much, Luan, for sharing the link. If you cannot scan it and you find it easier to just click, go ahead, click, and please complete the form so you can get your certificate of attendance within 5 working days. If there is a problem, you haven't received it, please send us an email to Cambridge English Mexico at cambridgeenglish.org. All right, so that will help a lot. Thank you very much. The second QR code is a survey about how I did today. This is about me. So thank you very much. I hope this session was useful to you, and happy teaching everyone, and happy exam preparation. Thank you very much for your time, and Start with Cambridge, here to support you from day one. The code for attendance does not open, Sylvia. Click the link here in the chat box. Let me check it myself. Let me scan it on my telephone. Yes, it's working, Sylvia. The QR code is working. Yes, I'm showing it to you here in on my telephone on screen. Link, please. The link is in the chat. Miss Yadira Montero, scroll a little bit up. The link is there. Is it going to be a recording? Yes, there is our recording session. Well, this session is recorded. You will get the recording in 5 more days, maybe. Thank you very much on behalf of Cambridge. My name is Juan Manuel Perez. Start with Cambridge, here to support you from day one. Happy teaching, everyone. Happy exam practice. All right. And see you very soon. Thank you very much. Enjoy.